LA Girl concealer in the color Fawn. I don't be wanting to pick up 4 or 5 different brushes for each thing. Like, I really be like, my brushes be sharing positions, honestly. So yeah, so for this, I just take it and I try to get this like as flat as possible and as even as possible. So I go in the cover and I like wipe off the excess and try to get it like as flat as possible, as if it were a brush. To this side. Eyebrows are sisters, not twins. As long as they both look good, that's all that matters. Like, honestly, people really be like stressing themselves trying to get the eyebrows to be the same. And so this is what I use to clean my brushes like while I'm doing my makeup, because it dries really fast. You don't need soap, you don't need water. All you do is get a paper towel, basically put some right here, and I'm just cleaning off my brush now. All the product is coming off. Use any brush I can find to smear the glue on my frontal. Like now, like I do it to all my brushes. I do it to all my combs. I'm sorry, y'all. For under my brow, I usually drag it downwards. And then for on top of my brow, I go upwards. This foundation is a Maybelline 24-hour foundation. I'm in the color 355 Coconut. I put a little in the middle. And then I put that over my eyelids. Then I take my Sacha Buttercup. I usually take whatever's on the lid. These are the eyelashes I'm going to be using. Here they are. You want it to be a little tacky so that when you're ready to put it on, it just sticks. The glue that I use is INV strip lash adhesive with aloe in the color black. I put on my finger like this and I run it across the band of the lash. While that's getting tacky, I take my Maybelline Lash Sensational Luscious Full Fan Effect mascara. I'm also going to go back in with the fluffy brush that I use to pat out my concealer and just go upward. Lashes that you put the glue on should be dry. I use my nails as tweezers, so I grab it like this. And I just stretch my eye out and I place it right on top. Okay, so that's the first lash. And that's the second lash. This is the NYX eyeliner. I think this is the matte one. I go in with my NYX liner. I just drag my eye out again and I go on top to kind of cover the lash band. Do the same thing with this side. Then I'm going to take my foundation again. I know there's a lot of people out here that also don't prime. I don't prime because I really don't see a difference. The only time that I'll prime is when I have a big occasion, and I be using milk and magnesium on my face. Yeah, that stomach medicine comes in clutch, okay? So I just go in with my foundation. Take my brush. This is the same brush that I use to blend out my foundation on my eyelid. And I just blend it out. Going on my forehead. Going with Fawn again, my concealer. And in between my eyebrows, in the center of my forehead. You wait and you let that sit for a bit. Letting it sit makes it easier for you to blend out, being that it is a little dry and it's not as liquidy. It doesn't move around as much. Filming a video, you really have to like take different videos and then combine them. Because if I didn't just watch my last video, I had that white ring around my lips, not even realizing. You know when your lip gloss like sits, I don't know why lip gloss does it, but like usually like in here and in here it turns white. Oh my god. But I fixed it. I wiped it. I promise y'all, I'm not no dirty. I wiped it and I fixed it. So I'm gonna go in with my damp beauty blender. I did wash this. This is clean. This is just stained at this point. I don't do this in any particular order. I really do just what I feel like doing. And then to set that, I go back in with my Sacha Buttercup. And I just place that on the places that I just highlighted. Take this brush. Y'all, a lot of people don't bake anymore. I really don't know why. I still bake because I have really oily skin. Well, I feel like I have really oily skin. Some people will tell you I have a combination, but I feel like I have oily skin. So I still bake. I still let it sit. In the meantime, I take my True Complexion contour palette. This is in dark to deep. My contour palette is like cracked up. I'm gonna just leave it because I don't use that color anyways. It's too dark. I take this color right here in the center and I just go in and use this as contour. Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Trio palette. This is in the color Berry Adore. It's this one. I go into the first two colors. Do the same thing on the other side. And I just... This one is higher. Let me go back in. Oh, I forgot to contour my forehead. I use a different highlight every time. Sometimes I use eyeshadow as highlight. This, guys, I don't know. I don't even know where this is from. It says Chrome. That's all I see, but it says Chrome. I don't know what brand this is, but I take this golden color and I use it as highlight. I just take my finger, place it on my nose, right here. I also place some on my Cupid's bow. This brush that I use to dust off the highlight. Oh, girl. That highlight, is it blinding you? Can you see it? It's not even highlight, it's eyeshadow. Do the same thing to this side. The color Rosy Gold. And I go on top of that. And I also take the brush that I use to blend out my concealer. Take some of this and I go under my brow bone. Almost done, y'all. I take my Morphe setting spray and I spray my face. And then I go back in with my mascara. For lips, I just do brown liner. And that's the look, okay? Period. That's that on that on that. It's a baddie. Period.